Water. It is Earth's greatest gift, a seemingly endless source of life. But below our booming cities, our future is running dry, and what was once a basic human right is increasingly becoming a scarce commodity. For the first time in human history, more people live in urban areas than in the countryside. The exponential growth of megacities has drained underground aquifers faster than rainfall can replenish them. China possesses the highest density of the world's population. However, it only has access to 6% of the world's freshwater resources. This shortage won't only affect neighbors like India, but soon, the world. By the year 2025, 2/3 of the world's population will live in countries without access to clean drinking water. But how could something that falls so freely from the sky be in such short supply? The amount of water on our planet is fixed. Although it covers 70% of Earth's surface, only 1% of it is drinkable fresh water. If all of Earth's water were put into a sphere, it would stretch just 1,384 kilometers in diameter. That's roughly the distance between Hong Kong and Shanghai. But that seems like a lot compared to the sphere of total drinkable fresh water on the planet, a diameter of only 65 kilometers. Meanwhile, municipal and industrial dumping of chemical and pharmaceutical pollutants threatens the remaining freshwater supply. Already, 90% of China's groundwater and 75% of rivers and lakes are polluted, forcing over 7 million people to drink contaminated water every day. Across the sea, the average American family of 4 uses 400 gallons of water every day. This way of life cannot last forever. By 2020, we will need 17% more water than is available to feed the world. By 2030, world harvests will be cut by 30% due to water scarcity.
Water. It's life's most basic need. But there's a water crisis in our world right now. Seriously, a crisis. Nearly 1 billion people live without clean drinking water. It's happening all over the world, especially in developing areas of sub-Saharan Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. It's a water crisis because it starts with water. But water affects everything. Education, health, poverty, and especially women and children. Let's look at a family caught in the water crisis. It's likely they live on less than $1 a day. When they're thirsty, they can't just turn on the faucet for a nice cold glass of water. They don't have a faucet. Instead, the women and children go off to collect water. Many walk up to 3 hours a day to the nearest swamp, pond, or river to gather water that's been sitting out in the open, exposed to all kinds of germs. Time spent gathering water is time they can't spend learning to read, write, earn an income, or take care of their family. Some women in sub-Saharan Africa spend more time collecting water than any other activity they do in the day. And the walk isn't just hard, it's dangerous. The women are alone and burdened with 40 pounds of water. Many get hurt. Sometimes they're even attacked. When they make it home, the little water they've collected isn't clean. Some families know their water is contaminated with germs that cause diarrhea, dehydration, even death. But what choice do they have? Kids, especially babies, are affected most by these germs. About every 19 seconds, a mother loses one of her children to a water-related illness. And each day, almost 1 billion people are living this way.
Switch from using bottled water to using the municipal water supply. Bottled water is not any safer than tap water. It costs on average about 700 times more than tap water. And every year, bottled water uses approximately 200 billion plastic and glass bottles. Compared to tap water, it uses more energy, in bottle manufacturing and long-distance transportation. And if you don't like the taste of your tap water, then use a water filter. Conserve your local water supply by keeping your trash out of it. Proper waste disposal helps keep your local water supply clear and your waste management system, such as sewers and septic tanks, working properly. Using a front-loading washing machine saves 16,000 liters of water per household annually. When purchasing a new washing machine, choose one with a 4-star energy rating or above. Reducing your shower time to 4 minutes saves you up to 13,800 liters of water per year. Exchange your old shower head for a new one with a more water-efficient design. Adding a glass or plastic container to your toilet tank can save you 5 to 10 gallons of water per person per day. Turning the water off while you brush your teeth saves over 2 gallons of water a minute. Dispose of chemicals properly at a hazardous waste drop-off center. Don't pour chemicals on the ground, into the sewer, or down the drain. Avoid using pesticides or herbicides in your yard and garden. The chemicals can contaminate groundwater and streams and can also hurt kids and pets. Avoid watering your garden in the hottest hours of the day when water evaporation is at its highest.